So you made it all the way to the end. Tip number 46, we're going to call this just the standard truths and facts that you should be abiding by in your martial arts school. You're going to like this one. Tip number 46, you should shut down your school at least 4 weeks a year, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, it gives you a chance to give all your staff members a dedicated couple of weeks holiday at a set time. So instead of having instructors leaving in this week and that week and this week and that week, no, they know when their holidays are and they can take their holidays during that time. It also allows you to do some refurbishment at the school, allow some upgrades. Now, some of you are going to be saying, well, Master Charles, my students are going to go crazy. They're going to lose a whole 4 weeks of training. Well, I will also show you how you negate that when you set up your agreement, so that your agreements are properly formulated, so that your students can see they actually pay for 48 weeks a year, 12 equal installments, not 52, giving you 4 weeks to give the staff a break, and of course, to ensure that you can maintain and keep the academy safe and clean for them and make improvements. There you go. You have problems with that? Guess who's got the solution? Yep, you know it. Employee X. Tip number 46, ready? Giving your students more choice decreases the chances of them staying in your program. Giving them more lessons to choose from, giving them more classes, giving them more programs to choose from will actually decrease the likelihood of them staying. Now, hold on a minute, Master Charles. You're saying that we need to have programs in the school, now you're saying we need to have less programs. No. I'm saying that you need to give the students less choice and more direction. No selection, no choice, just direction. They should have a path that's already mapped out for them, so they know exactly where they're going, where they are right now, and where they're headed in the future. This is program A, this is program B, this is program C, this is program D, and this is exactly how you'll play it out. A, B, C, D, and E. And most importantly, you'll pay for all of those programs along the way. Got it? I hope so. Tip number 48. The best retention tool by far is to have them pre-pay their programs. Now, we've got all sorts of technology around now, push notifications with apps, and great Facebook, great fantastic ways to keep in touch with your students. However, the best way to have them retain in your school and never quit your program is to have them prepay for it. Listen, unless they complete it and they prepaid for it, it's still open. They can come back at any time. In fact, they've never quit. And whenever you see them out and about, as you will do in your small town or your large town, wherever you will, nobody feels uncomfortable. You know they've paid for the program. They know they've paid for the program. They just need to come and participate and take part and return to your school. Sidebar on that, of course, when somebody comes back, they usually want to recommit to you in some way. They usually want to buy something else to prove that they're really serious about coming back. Happens all the time. Tip number 49. The next best retention tool, other than having them prepay their program, is to have them train with a family member. You want to be encouraging family members to train together. A family that trains together stays together. So make sure you're doing your absolute utmost to encourage family members to train. The way we do it is family members simply times 2. So if there's 4 members in the family, doesn't matter. For their tuition, they'll only pay 2 tuition fees. Of course, they'll pay 4 testing fees. Of course, they'll pay for 4 merchandise packages. But the tuition is just times 2. And you'll see why and how that can greatly enhance your academy overnight. And lastly, you finally made it. Tip number 50. You're going to like this one. Employees will be your biggest challenge. Throughout your whole business, finding great employees and training them and recruiting them will consistently be your biggest challenge. There is one exception, of course, and that is good old faithful Mr. X, Employee X, standing by, ready to help you, watch you, guide you to your success in your school. Now there you have it, 50 tips, just literally the tip of the iceberg of the information that Employee X is going to share with you to help you grow your business. I hope if you've listened to these tips, you will go back and revisit some of them and just think to yourself, I wonder if he's right. I just wonder if he's right. I wonder if that guy that's made millions and millions of dollars for himself over $100 million for his clients. I wonder if these principles actually are right. Here's another question you might want to ask yourself. What happens if they are right? Here's another question. What happens if they're right and he's working with somebody else in my town and not me? Listen, folks, thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing your most valuable asset with me. Right now, that's your time. But now it's time for you to make a decision. So you know what to do. Click the button, commit to the program, commit to Employee X, and let him go to work for you. You will not be disappointed. Well, that's all from me, Lee Childs. You know what to do, and I look forward to seeing you inside the members area or even speaking to you in person very shortly. How about we're going to recreate, redesign, reinvigorate and change your martial arts business and quite possibly your life. Good luck, and please dream it, believe it and achieve it. I'll see you on the other side. Take care.